In today's video, I'll show you Auckland, the biggest city of New Zealand. I'll start with some infos about the city, and then I'll show you my favorite spots in and around Auckland. I've been living in Auckland, the biggest city of New Zealand, for over 10 years now. It's often assumed to be the capital, because Auckland is so well known. But the capital city of New Zealand is Wellington, at the bottom of the North Island. For me, Auckland was the best city to start my job search towards a residency visa. I stayed here and wanted to show you the city from my perspective as an immigrant. The Auckland region covers an area of over 5,600 square kilometers, which makes it one of the most widespread cities in the world, and has a population of about 1.7 million. The city has 306 suburbs, which are divided into 7 districts. Aucklanders like to talk about CBD, North Shore, South, East and West Auckland. I've become a real Westie now, but previously lived in the city and on the North Shore. The city is built in a volcanic field of 53 extinct volcanoes, except Rangitoto Island is classed as dormant, with its last eruption over 550 years ago. The public transport system doesn't really measure up to what we're used to in Germany. Although there are trains and buses, which are often driving around empty, especially in West Auckland. That's because it's either difficult or impossible to actually get to where you want to go. My first car here was crashed into by a truck, and I had to get to work via bus and train for 3 months from the city to South Auckland. A 40-minute car trip turned into 1.5 hours one way. It's just so much easier to get around via car in such a widespread city. And you can also get to the beautiful bush and beaches in and around Auckland. Rush hour traffic gets quite bad, however, and I'd recommend to avoid it. Okay, I obviously didn't film this during rush hour, because I didn't want to get stuck in traffic. That looks more like this. The suburbs near the city are most expensive. And even falling apart do-ups can be extremely expensive due to location. Generally, it's hard for Germans to understand why Kiwi timber huts are this expensive. However, Kiwis like to build timber houses because they are more survivable in an earthquake. In the 2011 Christchurch earthquake, a lot of stone houses fully collapsed, while timber could sway as the ground moved. Compared to Germany, however, older houses here without insulation and single glazed are absolutely freezing in winter, even in subtropical Auckland. But now let me show you some of my favorite spots in Auckland. The iconic Sky Tower offers fantastic views of the city. Auckland isn't called City of Sails for no reason. Mount Eden, the green volcanic crater in the city, is worth a visit. Take your kids on bikes or scooters around the lake in Western Springs. As a Westie, I love the wild West Coast beaches. Bushwalks in the Waitakere Ranges. Auckland Domain with a museum. And Winter Garden. Mission Bay is a great place for fish and chips at the beach. Waiheke is an island only 40 minutes by a ferry from Auckland. It's got a chilled vibe, vineyards, and offers great beaches and hiking tracks. Auckland is a fantastic city. It has so much on offer: city life, beaches, forests, but unfortunately also the downsides of a big city. If you're looking for the relaxed New Zealand, then Auckland might not be the right place for you. In this big city, you certainly struggle with traffic, expensive houses, crime, stress, and competitive thinking. I hope you enjoyed my video about Auckland. Like and subscribe my video channel and leave me a comment about anything else you'd like to know about New Zealand. Ka kite e anu!